All right, everything seems to be set. I'm going to be doing more Heartwood Online. So let's get it going. I believe... There we go. Get that open, pop out the chat, and close that. All right. So I did a little bit of exploring, and I noticed that there are these two things on the map now. Trade request, what? What? What are they giving me? Are they trying to sell stuff or what? I think they're trying to sell me something. Wait, why are they giving me gold? What do they want? I'll give them 5 boar tusks. That's so weird. I don't know. They just like started adding stuff to the trade request. So I noticed this shop here. I don't think we saw this last time, but there's also this, which is what you use cotton for in the game. There's the fabric crafting, and there's several things. The more I think about it, the more I realize focus, I believe, is what healing scales off of. So you have focus, which I believe is what healing scales off of. Yeah, so you can spend 1,000 coins is quite a bit. But right now, we need to... I want to get fabric, and I want to get rodent pelts, because as far as I can tell, the only way to get your leather crafting up is by making these flimsy things, and these give you dodge chance. But I think what we should focus is probably fabric. I don't know what this is here. This is another wood crafting. Yes, we've got plenty of wood right now. But what I want to make as a healer is the light vestments. I can afford to make the light slippers. Let's see what we have equipped. 38 health. So these are going to be better. So let's craft light slippers. If we're going to be a focused healer, we're level 11. So we can equip all of these. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I think pretty much every item in the game is tradable. Like, I don't think there's untradable item. In a lot of MMOs, you get items that say like bind on pickup, and I don't think that's a thing in this game. But yes, we need rodent pelts to turn into flimsy leather, and we need cotton to turn into vestments. So we're probably going to farm cotton for a little bit. To get our vestments. And I believe level 15 is where we... Yeah, this like newbie area, people don't really hit the cotton because I don't think they... I didn't know. Yesterday I did not know that you need cotton and rodent pelts for better items. Honestly, I was under the impression that, like, it just wasn't really a necessary thing to gather, but it seems like the developers have done a good job of making every type of item in the game necessary to some degree. We still do get decent XP farm from these deer. But as far as I can tell, I think I'm gonna focus on cotton rather than metal crafting. Because yeah, they're like class-based, right? Like the dodge chance is what the rogue focuses on, and the focus is what the healer focuses on. So I think our goal is mostly going to be to farm this. We also get gathering XP for doing this. So if I see rabbits, I'll kill the rabbits. Get the rodent pelts. And get the cotton as well. And the deer with the antlers have a rare chance to drop the horns, the elder antlers, and a lot of people have been trying to buy them because it's necessary for the quest. So, which reminds me, I should check. I think we already handed in the boar tusk. Yeah, I think at this point we need let me check. I'm gonna go check the trapper. I can't remember. Feathers. Yes. Yes, and we can't use the shield. We need the cotton. We need to bring the cotton to the loom. Boar tusk, I think I'm just going to sell. Like, we can get so many boar tusk pretty easily. And they sell for 2 each, so we can always get more if we need it. I don't know if we need it, though. The feathers we need, that we need, and the log. For right now, I'll just sell. We need the rodent pelt and the fabric. Luckily, there's a lot of cotton right here. For a lot of the gear, we're gonna need level 12, so... It seems like once we get that gear, it's going to... allow us to more easily kill the vultures. Once we start killing the vultures, we'll be getting feathers, and that's how we progress the next stage of the quest. So we found like 2 quest skippers at this point. And we don't actually know if there's another one at this stage. But yes, we are able to take on the boars relatively easily now. We just farm cotton and boar tusks. See how much we have. Yeah, we should go try and make that. The level 13 boars are still a little bit difficult, but we seem to be hitting every shot, so that's what we want. As long as we're hitting every shot, we should be okay. Yeah, it seems like we're missing like 1 in 4 shots, 1 in 5 on the level 13s. Yeah, the boar tusks are still worth picking up. But we should go and try to kill vultures at this point. We need to be farming feathers. So I'm going to go and do that. Oh, that's going to take some time. We have enough for 17. Yeah, so we want the light waiters. We want the things that give us focus. The light waiters and the light vestment. And as far as I can tell, there's no hat. All right, we can craft these now. Yeah, let's get that one done, craft this. This gives us way more HP. I think like twice as much HP as the current pants that we're wearing. Yes, 32 armor, 80 health. Oh no, that's actually pretty good. But we want the focus still. Yeah. The clothing does change the way your character looks in this game. we leveled up our fabric crafting. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, the crafting is like, I kind of wish you could leave it crafting and then go and do other stuff. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't know. That's why you see players like standing in front of the crafting locations. We'll see how far we can get today. It doesn't seem like leveling up our... Yeah, see, the flimsy coat increases dodge chance. And dodge chance isn't something we've really been focusing too much. But yes, now we have enough fabric to craft the vestment. We crafted the shoes, the slippers, and we crafted the pants. So I should actually be able to go back and do that, but we need level 12 in order to equip it. And I think that will give us a considerable bonus. Let's see. The light vestments. Yeah, I don't know why the health regen, I guess it gives a lot of cooldown reduction. This one takes 20. I'm thinking maybe we save up for the light robes. We need 7 more fabric. And each fabric takes 3, so we need 21 more cotton. We don't have high enough level for it anyway. I didn't check up here to see if there's cotton over here. Yeah, we seem to be able to get a decent amount of hits off on these. The feather drop rate seems to be similar to the boar tusk drop rate. Which is about like 1 in 5. Yeah, it's close. There we go. As long as we can get our heal up. If we can get our heal off, we're okay. And we only want to use our heal if our health is like low enough to accommodate it. Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to know exactly like how much the heal does. But these vultures are 3 levels above us, so this is basically as far as we can go before we're just gonna start missing like every other shot. But if we're harvesting cotton and killing vultures, that's probably what we should be doing right now. Yeah, the level 14 is where the limit starts happening. Like, you start missing way more often. They take a considerable amount more time to kill. We want to be killing anything between level 11 and level 13. It seems like like every time we fight one of these, another one spawns like right by us. There's like a multi spawn right here. But yeah, I played Waven earlier, and I was thinking like that game is so intense in terms of like focusing on what order you play your cards, where you place your hero as a tactical RPG. And I'm thinking like I think I can do a Waven stream for like 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. And then I start getting like, I start losing the focus. When I'm learning a new game, it becomes considerably more difficult and it takes more focus to play it. I've just kind of noticed that like over time streaming. But that, I mean, that happens to everyone. Like, if you're learning a new game, it takes more effort to learn new systems and all that, so... Yeah, the vultures aggro, from quite far away. Is that a plank here? 10x wood? Did someone just drop that on the ground? I think if players drop items on the ground, anyone can pick them up. I like how... I don't know what word to use to describe it, but I guess if I had to use a word, it would be raw. Like, the game's mechanics... Heartwood Online's mechanics feel raw, but not in a bad way. I don't mean that like in a negative way. It's like there's no item that can't be traded as far as I can tell. You can trade between anyone freely. And we just picked up 10x wood, so someone must have dropped that on the ground and we just got 10 free wood. So that's kind of what I mean by raw. Like, there are other MMOs like New World, for instance, which is a game that has a declining player base, and has had a declining player base for quite some time. There are many items in the game that feel like you should be able to trade them, but they become bound to player, and it's because of New World's like core loot drop system, right? Like if you could trade everything you picked up, the market would become extremely saturated, which honestly I don't like, and I think most players don't like, because it makes the loot in the game feel worthless. Like even if you find a legendary, it's like, oh, it's bound to player and I have a slightly better one. Like, oh, okay, it's basically worthless then. Whether it's a legendary or not doesn't matter. And another thing, like, I'm not gonna continuously bash on New World. Another thing that like MMOs need to avoid is lack of scarcity. Like if you have, oh, this is the place to get cotton. If you have gear in a game, and that gear is really good compared to all the other gear, and you give the players in the game a task or a dungeon or something to find said gear in the game, then once the players get that gear, they have no reason to try and get any other gear, because they know they already have the end game gear at that point, right? All right, I think we're good. And if a player knows that they have the end game gear, it completely removes the necessity to find more gear. Completely removes that element of the game. And then on top of that, if you make it so half of the stuff that you pick up in the game is bound to player and you can't trade it, it completely removes the value. Like the thing has zero value if it's bound to you, you can't trade it, and you already have something better. And that thing that's better, that legendary gear you have, can't break. There's no durability. You'll always have that gear. There's no way to ever lose that gear. There's no scarcity. And then you have players who come in and whine like, oh, this is too hardcore and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, now you're whining that you have all the loot in the game and there's nothing left to do. So like it's a balance. What I'm trying to say is a balance. But I feel like a lot of MMORPG developers cater to players who are like, oh, this thing is too hard to obtain. Oh, this thing shouldn't break. I never want to lose this thing. It feels so bad. And then they get everything in the game and then they stop playing, and then everybody wonders why the game failed and nobody plays it anymore. But it's a balance. You don't want to make a game like super grindy and repetitive either. All right, nice. We have the light robes. We are halfway to level 12 now. But that's my opinion on MMOs and why a lot of MMOs fail. Because most of the stuff, most of the content the devs put in the game has no repeatability. You get a piece of gear from a dungeon, and then there's no reason to ever do the dungeon again. Right? That's why I think it would be awesome if like someday somebody makes an MMO that didn't have levels. Like no level system at all. Right? Like just raw. Like straight up raw and hardcore. One game that is still in existence right now, which is like hardcore style, I'd say even almost roguelike, is Realm of the Mad God. And Realm of the Mad God, if you die in that game, you're done. Like, you lose your gear. And it adds a roguelike element. It adds replayability. And I remember when I played it quite a bit. Obviously, I moved on to other things eventually. But as far as I can tell, like, Realm of the Mad God still has a reasonable amount of player base and stuff. I don't know if they made it pay to win, because it's hard for me to say that a game is pay to win if there's no PvP. Like, if a game is PvE and they add elements that make it easier to, like, gain levels and stuff, like, whatever. I don't care. As long as I don't come across a player who kills me, like, instantly, who just paid $20 to get the best gear in the game. Like, I don't care. Oh, that person. Rip. They wrote boo. There's a lot of copper here. I don't know if Heartwood, as a early access new MMO, has like end game content. We will find out. Like, I don't know if it has end game dungeon or anything like that. Supposedly, one of the mechanics in the game is like rare drop crafting recipes. So in order to get certain items in the game, the recipe drops from an enemy, very rare chance. There's some players who have already found them. And players like can sell crafting skill to other players. If you find a really rare crafting recipe and you can craft the thing and other players can't because they haven't found it, then you can offer to craft things for people for a price, which is a cool, like, player driven system to introduce gear into the game. Now, I don't think there is a durability mechanic. There is not a durability mechanic in this game, which is okay. It's got a linear progression style. I think that's why looter shooters like Escape from Tarkov, I mean, DayZ really isn't a looter shooter, but it kind of is. It's a survival game. Survival crafting. But the thing is, in DayZ or Escape from Tarkov, if you get killed by another player, like, you're toast. You're done. Oh, that's a lot. And you lose whatever you were carrying. And I think that's why something like Escape from Tarkov has an appeal, and why something like DayZ, even with its absolutely horrendous early access release, why it still exists and why people still play it. Because things, again, Things have value when you can lose them. Things you can never lose don't have much value. How many feathers do we need to get? I think 10, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we didn't find the love letter. I don't know where that is. Yeah, so we need level 12 to equip that. I need to figure out another hat. I don't know if there was a hat in the leather crafting. No, chest, legs, feet. Yeah, we made the oak harp. Yes, there is the smolder wand, but the smolder wand does 11 to 14 magic damage. Our oak harp does 18 to 23. So we're good. Now, I don't know if you can use the shield with the smolder wand, though. It says one-handed, but with the oak harp, we didn't understand that we couldn't use the shield with it until we actually equipped it and couldn't equip the shield. So it would be nice if there was some indication, like whether you can use a one-handed weapon or the oak harp should be a two-handed weapon, right? Because right now it says one-handed, but if I try to equip a shield, it doesn't let me. Yeah, and I don't think we need any of these. I don't know what you do with thread. Yeah, the pig skin. Yeah, see, we can't equip it. Oh, it requires level 12. We had the buckler before. We did have the wooden buckler and we couldn't use it. But yes, we need level 12 for that. And level 12 for that. So honestly, I may hold on to that. I'm gonna sell the trapper trousers and the trapper boots because we just don't need them anymore. I mean, maybe I do, and I'm selling something I really shouldn't have sold. But I want to clean up inventory space. We got to hand in these feathers. Oh, we need 15. We need 4 more. Okay. Yeah, you don't get any experience from killing something 4 levels below you. There's somebody who has a mount. It doesn't seem like you move too much faster with the mount, but the mounts are a paid for element in the game. I believe you can only get mounts if you pay for them, which is completely fine. Like, there's no PvP that includes mounts. Like, if there was PvP and you could use the mount to gain an advantage, then it would be bona fide pay to win. Which would kind of be hilarious, but I don't believe there is such a thing. Sometimes I miss, like, 5 shots in a row, and then I hit every single hit. This would be a really good group farm location. Yeah, these are the skeletons, which I don't think... I can't even really hit them yet. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I think this is like unfinished, like early access stuff. I don't know if this is developed by like one person. I don't know what this story is in terms of like the developmental history or anything. What? I missed the heal. Oh, I healed that guy. I missed the heal on myself, but I ended up healing the other guy. How many do we have now? 2 more. Yeah, I think every class has a self-heal. I'm almost certain of it. We survive? Yes. Nice. All right, we're good. Yeah, rodent pelts you want to hold on to. I don't really need to be killing these boars, other than they're probably the best thing to be killing right now for experience. As long as I don't keep missing them over and over again. Oh, what was that? I just saw like a guy show up and then disappear. That's so weird. Did somebody already like make speed hacks for this game or something? I honestly would not be surprised. Like, second day of Steam release, somebody comes out with like... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up wiping the game. But as far as I can tell, they did say that there wouldn't be any more wipes. So, all right, we need to turn in these feathers. It's seeming like we're gonna want the walking stick, right? Like the spear is attack, huntsman bow attack, and then walking stick sounds like it would be good. Oh, and we leveled up from that. Magic damage. Yes, 24 to 33. That is way better than what we're using. Level 14. Okay. But we can equip the light robes. And yes, we can't equip... This is two-handed. Yeah, the oak harp should say two-handed, because you can't have a shield while using the oak harp. I will hold on to the pigskin shield. Yeah. Actually, I kind of want these. Yeah, the trapper vest we can sell. What are they saying in chat? I closed the chat. Sell love letter, 5k gold. 5k gold? Are they that rare? I have a feeling that the love letter is like a very rare drop in order to complete that quest. Yeah, we don't really need copper anymore. I mean, it really depends. Let's see if we can kill our first skeleton. Yes, there we go. Oh, we got gold. Yeah, I think that was just straight up gold piece that it dropped. Yeah, I'm just going all magic power at this point. Oh, oops. Busy getting hit. Yeah, 3. So the skeletons drop gold, is what they drop. They may have another rare drop that I don't know of. I suspect you have to kill skeletons to get the love letter, though. I suspect. Yeah, our healing doesn't seem to be scaling as much as, like, our health bar is scaling. Like, with our first heal, we heal less of our health bar than we did in the beginning. Yeah, that's a ton of cotton up there. We need a better hat. Our hat is kind of getting a little bit low level. But yeah, what I said earlier about like MMORPG without levels, I don't know if it's actually possible. I think a core element of MMORPGs is the, like, level system. But it would be cool. I mean, I guess, like, an example of that would be something like Escape from Tarkov, but you can't really consider Escape from Tarkov to be an MMO. Like, it almost. You could almost consider it. Because, I mean, the fact that every time you're in game, you join an instance with other players, kinda, it's not massively multiplayer online. But then again, you could argue that no instanced MMO is massively multiplayer. Like, pretty sure even Warcraft has different instances. I know Elder Scrolls Online does. Almost certain that Guild Wars 2 does. So how far do you go with that? Because then you could say, well, Escape from Tarkov has instances too. But yeah, Escape from Tarkov is classified as a different game. But like I was saying earlier, the reason why Escape from Tarkov also has seasons too. They have wipes and seasons, which continuously brings players back to the game, right? Like even someone who has all the loot and the gear, has done all of the quests, will come back to the game, start fresh, in order to get to where they were in the last season. It's seasons are like a thing that I think should be more embraced by developers, because every game that's had seasons has had relative success with it. Look at Path of Exile. Path of Exile just came out with Trials of the Ancestors, which I was considering playing, but I decided not to because Path of Exile is quite the investment. So yes, going from level 12 to level 13 is going to be quite difficult. And this requires level 14. So now we can pretty consistently kill the vultures though. I wanted to see what this was. What is this? It's just like a mine. Huh. I can kill the level 14 skeletons. Oh, that's a lot of skeletons. But yeah, I'm unsure if there's like a dungeon that you can do. Oh, they drop bone as well. Yeah. Yeah, we are now in the... I assume if there's no other area... in the end zone area... I missed my heal twice somehow. Yeah, I assume this skeleton area is like the end zone. Like, I don't know if the game progresses beyond this level. As far as leveling is concerned. Like, I don't think we can interact with this, yeah. I was wondering if this was like a dungeon, right? You could click on and be like, oh, enter dungeon? Please let me hit that guy. Okay, there we go. Get the heal, get the heal. Oh my god, dude, I was so fucking close. I somehow missed my... Oh, this is a resurrection point. I somehow missed my heal when I cast it. I cast it and it just did not heal me. I was spamming that shit. Yeah, we don't need feathers anymore. But these are decent gold farm, though. Or not gold farm, XP farm. The boars seem to be even better, though. Like the level 13 red-eyed boars. These give 171. Let's go and check. Yeah, these boars. The 188. Yeah, these seem to give the most XP at their level. I don't know why, but they definitely are. And if we're farming XP, seems like that's the best way to do it. But yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty clear, like, if I'm being honest, like, it's pretty clear that there's a lack of content, right? Like, I knew it going into this game. I knew it streaming this game yesterday. You know, it's early access. It just came out on Steam. The majority of the game is farming mobs, right? Like, that's the majority of the game. I don't think there's PvP. I'm not sure. A lot of the systems have felt well designed though. Like, the trading system worked flawlessly. The group system, which of which there's like a 5 individual max for a group size, works perfectly as well. Like, the group farming system worked perfectly. So a lot of like the core systems seem to be perfectly functional. But beyond farming mobs, there's not much more to it, right? Like, it's pretty clear that it's like you know, farming mobs is like the main thing you do in this game. That's the main thing you do. And there's the crafting. Oh, here, you can make thread. We have to, I don't know if we unlock new recipes by crafting, but I'm going to craft all of this and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. But the level progression it gets considerably slower, which is reasonable. You obviously don't want the level progression to be linear. But I think as for like an early access release, this game has a good core, right? I will say that. The resource gathering is pretty satisfying. As far as I can tell, every resource in the game has purpose. At first, I was unsure about that. Like, I didn't know what the cotton was for. I was like, oh, that's kind of just something you can gather. But knowing that you can craft better gear out of it is nice. I do want to get my like fabric crafting up to level 5 just to see if we unlock if we unlock another set of higher tier gear. Yeah, and I think the servers are global too. Like, well, at least I see different languages in the chat. I think these are North American servers. I think we are in a North American server. But I've seen different languages, yeah. Which is fine. They said that they added more instances. I didn't actually check that when I got into game. I wanted to check that. Did the quest giver actually... Yeah, we have to get the love letter from them. I don't know how to get the love letter, but somebody said they were selling it for 5k gold. So I imagine it's a very rare drop, is what I imagine. But I wanted to check this quest giver. I didn't really look at it. Okay, they want 20 bones. And you get the bone collar. Okay. So yes, that's like the core progression in the game. The core progression is the aging fur trapper who gives you quests to basically collect the resources. Yeah, I think we just found that on the ground. Yeah, bones sell for 3 each. The feathers sell for 2. I haven't really seen any, like, end game. Yeah, we need the rodent pelts. We don't need the boar tusks. Yeah. The rodent pelts you need for... And we had so many stacks of them. For the flimsy leather. But as far as I can tell right now in the game, the highest level enemy that I have seen was, well, level 20. The legendary... Elder Buck, which, yeah, you still can't kill. Even if you're level 12, you still can't kill it. Yeah, I want to see if we get level 5. Do we unlock new recipes? Because we have the thread recipe now, which takes 6 cotton instead of 3. So it'll be interesting to find out. And the only way to find out is seemingly to get our skill up. But we now have the light robes, the light waders, and the light slippers. So we are getting the health regen. I don't know how much health we have exactly. It would be nice to have like more detailed statistics on like your character and stuff. But I'm sure the devs like already know that. Like, I've noticed that everything that, well, at least with Palea, like, everything I was saying about what they should do... Okay, we're level 5. We didn't unlock any new recipes. Okay. At least with Palea, I, like, looked at the dev notes. All of their... Like, all of the known issues. All of the known bugs. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was talking about that, like... constantly, and they probably knew about it before I even started playing the game. But fixing issues like that is not easy. But as far as Heartwood Online goes, I said it earlier, the core of this game feels pretty good. Like, I haven't come across any game-breaking bugs. Right? Like, I haven't... Like, an item hasn't dropped on the ground and I haven't been able to pick it up. Like, every item that's dropped on the ground, I've been able to pick up every time. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes it's hard to notice all the things that are working correctly. All right, we are level 2. Yes, these items seem like they would be good on, like, a rogue. Yeah. Yeah, the crafting system is great. Like, the UI here is great. The only thing is the scroll. Like, this scroll is very slow. But I like that there are the collapsible tabs. Like, this is very intuitive. Now, I don't know what the tabs here are for, but I assume... that the developers plan on adding more tabs for inventory space and whatnot. There are also all of these slots for amulet, ring, cross, and then bone. I'm not sure what those are. I know that there are amulets in the game, but they're very rare, supposedly. Yeah, and I don't know what the thread and needle store shop is. It doesn't seem like there are any separate instances in the game. Oh, that person has a miner helmet. It doesn't seem like there are any separate instances where, like, you go into a dungeon and then you're, like, in a different area. That's what I'm talking about. It seems like it's just one instance, this giant area we're in. But yes, we need to kill skeletons. Yeah, level 16. Level 14 we should be able to take. As long as we don't fight like 3 at a time, we should be okay. But we died earlier. Oh, we got copper ore from it. Okay. As long as our heals land, we should be okay. Oh, how did that guy get over there? Yeah, you get copper ore from the skeleton. What we need are the bones. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. What they're doing over there. I think that's the corner of the map. You can't... There's nothing else. Yeah. If we zoom out all the way on the map, this is the entire map. There's like a little bit of opening right there in the clouds. Did my camera bug out? Yeah, it did. Sometimes my camera bugs out for whatever reason. But yes, this is the entire map. This is kind of like the starter area. The deer area is like up here. This is where you find like the level 20. The highest level enemy I found in the game is... This is the boar area. This is like the secondary crafting zone right here. And then this is the skeleton and vulture area. And this is the other spawn point right here. There's one spawn point up here and one spawn point down there. Yes. Jens V, welcome. How is the progression so far and thoughts on trying the game? Is there enough to do story, like, so I don't get bored? I would say, being completely honest, there is about 3 to 4 hours of solid content. But as for the story, there is no story. You have a single quest giver. It's relatively unfinished. The game is relatively unfinished. Is it worth playing? I think it's worth giving a try just because a lot of the systems are pretty satisfying. Like, the gathering, like gathering wood, gathering ore, is very satisfying. Like, I enjoy that. The mob grinding can definitely get a little bit grindy and repetitive. Oh boy. Run! Oh, there's so many skeletons. No! the party system is really good. Like, you can group up with people really easily. Like, I could probably party with this person if they wanted to. Yeah, we're partied with them now. Like, most people will just party up. Oh, weird. Yeah, there is a sound bug in the game. Like, I can't hear the hits anymore. I'm not doing damage. Oh, none of my damage markers are showing up. Okay. I don't know. Am I just not doing damage? Yeah, I don't think my hits are actually dealing damage. They're not. Yeah, something bugged out. All right, I have to leave the party. That's the first bug that I've experienced that's like actually impacted gameplay. See, now I can do damage again and I hear my hits. So there's some bug, like I entered the party with that person and then I was unable to deal damage for whatever reason. Maybe I can re-party with them? I don't know. Earlier, yesterday, I was in a party of like 5 people and we were just farming boars. And it worked perfectly fine, so. But yes, the game is early access. It is early access. I don't know if that person got my party invite again. It may be like you can't invite them again. I don't know. So the way the partying works is if you're not in a party, you can't actually damage a creature that's aggroing another player. But if you're in a party, you share the XP and the drops. So like if something gives you 100 XP when you kill it and you're in a party with someone else, you'll each get 50 once the thing dies. But yeah, currently I'd say at level 12, we're hitting a bit of like a wall, right? Like, we had a quest to turn in the feathers. Which we did. And now we have a quest to do 20 bones. And as far as I can tell, skeletons drop very few bones. And all of them are level 16 and above. Or level 13 and above. And then beyond the skeletons, I don't find anything else. Right? So I think the skeletons are the highest tier of enemy in the game. At least from what I can tell. And this mine right here, we can't actually interact with. So this is kind of where, like, the end of the current progression is. Now, I assume they put that mine shaft there to hint at, like, potentially another instance or another world that they're working on. But that's how the game is as it stands. Yes, there is a class system. There is a class system. There is the healer, warrior, rogue, and wizard. And I am currently playing as healer. I haven't checked out any of the other classes though yet. because I kind of wanted to push to see kind of where like the content ramp flowed down. So I imagine like any people who are playing this game a lot, we're all gonna kind of hit this the same wall where we're just farming skeletons over and over again. Because I don't see any other enemies to progress to. But yes, the gathering has been very satisfying. Like the mining, logging, foraging, even the mob farming is pretty satisfying. There's no like real crazy strategy. The biggest thing for me as healer has been timing my heals for maximum value. That's like kind of the most technical thing that I've needed to do as my class. Yeah, it does seem like that's an AoE heal. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to use it to heal friendlies, though. At least yesterday I wasn't able to. Yes, and the skeletons drop copper ore. Which is kind of meh, because you can mine copper ore pretty much everywhere. The ore progressions, you need coal to create any type of ingot. And then in order to create an ingot, you need 3 type of ore, 3 ore and 2 coal. And as far as the ore goes, I've only been able to find tin and copper. And naturally, in most MMOs, it goes something like tin, copper, iron. And then, like whatever other like super high tier resource there is. But yeah, as I said before, the core of the game is pretty solid. There's still a couple bugs. I've experienced 2 sound bugs, or 1 sound bug, and then I just experienced that bug where I was in a party and I was unable to do damage for whatever reason. Which I'm sure the developers already know about. Right now I'm just trying to farm the low-level skeletons at level 14. And we are trying to push on to level 14 so we can start using the walking stick, which we earned as a reward. And we get the bone collar if we get 20 bones from skeletons. I'm going to give it a shot. Cool. Going as wizard. Any tips, tricks? Don't sell any of your... Ooh. Rusty strongbox. Locked. A battered and worn container concealing valuable treasures. Its aged appearance hiding the riches within. Oh, I can't heal. I can't heal. Good luck on opening. Oh, I was reading. My tips and tricks would be don't sell any. I'll show you. Don't sell any of your cotton. Don't sell any of your cotton. Don't sell any of your pelts. Rodent pelts and cotton. Don't sell them. Because once you get up here, if you play as a rogue, you can actually make flimsy leather. So, although they seem like they're not valuable, you can use them in crafting. So, I don't know, like, where the crafting goes. Like, I was hoping that I would be able to craft higher tier gathering equipment, but it doesn't, I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, but the rusty strongbox, I don't know what we'll get if we open it, and I don't know how to open it either. And don't sell any of your fabric because you can make light cotton fabric. And that's found like in the far top right of the map. That's my like #1 tip. Because I sold all of my rodent pelts, and then I had to go and like farm a bunch of rodent pelts, which didn't take very long. I mean, the rabbits drop them fairly often. So my other tip, if you're playing a magic user, like a healer or a wizard, put all of your points into magic power, because killing mobs is like a core aspect of the game, and like being able to do enough damage as a magic user helps you farm faster. But as the game stands right now, it should only take the average person playing this game about 4 to 5 hours to kind of start reaching the, what seems like the end game. But this system, like gathering, works perfectly. I haven't had any issue with it. Can I group up with this person? Let's see if they'll accept my party invite. There we go. Oh, but I can't, see, I can't deal damage. That's the second time. Interesting. But I can heal them though. Right? Yeah, I can heal them. I just healed them, but I can't deal damage. I don't know if that's... They're also playing as cleric. I don't know if that's by... Oh wait, we are dealing damage. For some reason, it seemed like we weren't dealing damage in the... I don't know if they're emotes. I think there are emotes. V? What is V? I don't think I can do... Yeah, see, now I'm not dealing damage. Okay, so I think they changed something to the party system where before yesterday I would have been able to hit this, right? But I can hit birds that I'm aggroing. I got XP from the bird they killed though. Huh. I think they may have changed something with the party system. I don't think it was a bug. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting 118 XP. So we're we are sharing XP, but we can't both attack the same creature anymore. So I think they may have changed that. They can heal me, but it's like I'm farming these and getting them XP, basically. Yeah. So they changed the party system. See, now I can't attack that one because it's aggroing them. Yeah, okay. But I can heal them, see? Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I understand how the party system... They changed it. Yesterday, you were able to group up and deal damage together. See, I'm getting 185 now instead of 115, right? They changed the party system. I can check the Discord right now to see... Hold on, let me go up here quickly. Let me check the Discord to see if they wrote anything about that. That's definitely different. Because we used to be able to stack damage like crazy. Here, patch notes. Huh. I don't see anything about it. Maybe I'll ask in game. Did they change the party system? Can't do damage when not taking aggro. That's a significant change. Let me ask in the Discord. Did if not aggroed to aid party members? Because if that's the case, then like the party system is, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugged, I don't know. I want to open this chest we found though. Like, I don't know. Concealing valuable treasures. What valuable treasures await us? Also, we just don't know how to open it. Like, I can drop it. Yeah, double clicking it doesn't open it either. I don't know. Oh, interesting. That's a... What? Requires a copper pickaxe or better. I think that's a... This was a copper node before, but now I think it's an iron node. I thought that copper was the highest material. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm gonna go back and check. Yeah, no one seemed to answer me here. Somebody answered me in, but somebody said bugged. Yeah. So, yeah. So somebody's saying fix the group damage, it's bugged. Yeah. So right now, if you go into a party, you can't attack the things that are aggroed by your group members. And yesterday, we did a little bit of group leveling, which felt about as fast as solo leveling, because you get reduced XP. You get reduced XP. Okay, we need a lot of... Yes, we have the tin pickaxe. Yes. We need the... Yes, we need the tin axe. These are the copper breastplate. This is for, like, the tank class. The melee tank class. I saw someone earlier who was buying pelts for 3 each. Probably because they sold all their pelts and they're trying to craft the gear. Oh, look. We just picked up 2 rodent pelts right here that someone must have dropped. It's very raw. Like, I don't hate it. Like, if you drop an item in the game, I think anyone can pick it up. Okay, so we have level 5 crafting here, but we still can't make the axe. I don't know if we need like level 10, maybe? Yeah, the rodent pelt drop rate is very high. So I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, we need coal at this point. But yes, the group system is bugged out right now. Because group leveling didn't seem like it was giving us much more XP, but it was kind of like a more enjoyable way to farm XP. I don't think we're powerful enough to kill the... Oh, weird. It like, I clicked it twice and it stopped making any noise. Huh. But again, this game has been, the core systems of this game have been pretty satisfying. It's a little rough around the edges, but as a free-to-play game, I mean, it's been worth the time to give it a try, you know? That's 10, yeah. I don't know, like, do we need to get our... We may need to get our wood cutting skill up. Yeah, what's our wood cutting? 5? There is a fishing skill. I want to do fishing. I don't know if the fishing system is functional. I think we need to get our log cutting skill up. We definitely need more coal. Yeah, we're not getting any XP from those. Yeah, I'm gonna stack up a bunch of resources. Stack up a bunch of copper and coal. And then I'm going to smelt it all. Which is a perfect time for me to take a break when I do that. Yeah, the nodes respawn at a good rate. Like, I don't feel like I'm constantly waiting. It feels like there are plenty of nodes and that they respawn at a good rate. And the amount of time it takes... yeah, the rodent pelt drop rate is very good. Let's see how many we can do. 10? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we should get more... I'm gonna go get more copper. We can also smelt up in the top right area. The thing is, it's hard to find coal up there. Coal is like a resource you get kind of in the more beginner area. But you need coal to make any type of ingot, so coal is worthwhile. Yeah, I think this is some of the first copper. The thing with the tusks is people are trying to sell them, but you get tusks by leveling. Like, it's kind of just a natural byproduct of leveling. Like, you need to kill boars. Otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time. Something like the strong box, like this thing, definitely. I actually should put that in my bank. We died earlier, but you don't lose anything from dying. You just respawn. If we did, we would have lost that strong box, which would have been really bad. Here, we can take this out. Yeah. But we already have a ton of copper bars, too. I wanted to craft the armor. Yeah, so I'm going to do this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. There we go. Yes, and the copper is finished. So yes, we got the tin pickaxe requires mining level 5, which I believe we unlocked by getting crafting level 5 and our mining level to 5. Our wood cutting, oh, you can click these to track on HUD. Okay, I understand that now. So it says tracking on HUD. You can see it right here. And down here above your regular level. And then if you go click on wood cutting, it'll track that here. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what that meant. Okay, we can make the copper breastplate. I want to make all of the copper armor. It's the copper breastplate, the copper plate legs. Yes. See, it says warrior. I can't actually put these on my character. Now, I don't know, do we share, I'm going to test it out. Do we share resources across characters? Like, if I put these in my bank and then I go and create a new character, will I be able to access them? I don't know. It would be interesting to find out, though. I think I will go and test it. Put all of these in here. Yeah, I don't know if I can... Like, can you have multiple accounts? If I sign in through Steam, create a new character. Here, what's the craziest looking here? Sure, we'll just do like the max. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yes, there's the warrior, the rogue, the healer, and the mage. I want to make a warrior. I'm gonna call this one Chunky. Okay, so we start with the beginner quest. We start from the beginning, basically. Yes. Okay, and you do not share inventories across characters. That is a thing. So if I play as healer and I want to start playing as warrior, like, yes, you start from the beginning. Which, you know, it makes sense. That was good to test, at least. Should I try and sell this then? I can't. I have no use for it. How much does it sell for in the shop if I sell it just straight up? Wait, hold on. It says the gold value when I click on it. 16, 24, so that's 40, 72, 112. So I'll say selling a full... There. See, people are selling the Elder Rack. They're selling them for 30 gold. I sold my Elder Rack for 350 gold. Yesterday, someone wanted the Elder Rack really badly. Yeah, so I don't know what else I can really do with that. Now, does my gear say priest, mage priest? Yes. Yes. I assume I can craft more of these. I want to see how much experience it gives. I don't know what else I can do with copper bars other than craft the copper gear. It gives you a tiny chunk. Yeah, so it's not really worth crafting them over and over. The copper breastplate takes 4 copper bars. The copper bar takes 5 gold, right? 5 gold, 2 coal, 3 copper ore. So 20 gold for 4 copper bars, right? Yes. Oh no, the copper ore sells for 2. Okay. So each copper bar sells for 8. And the copper breastplate takes 4, so that's 32. And the copper breastplate, so there's no gold value added. Okay, yes, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was wondering, like, can you craft that in order to add gold to it to sell it? And the answer is no. But if you can sell it to a player, then maybe. But the reason why I wanted to do this was because I wanted to figure out how to get a copper pickaxe, right? We have the tin pickaxe, and I don't know how to get a copper pickaxe. Because there are nodes by the skeleton area that look like iron. That they're silver like metal. If you try to mine them, it says you need a copper pickaxe. Yeah, and I have level 5 crafting here. And I have level 5 wood cutting. But I still can't seem to make the tin axe. I don't know. I do want all of this though, because I want to get my leather crafting up. So we learned that you don't share resources across characters, but I don't see how... Like, if you don't share resources across characters, then couldn't you technically just trade with someone to be like, hey, hold on to this, hop onto your other character, and then have them trade it back to you? Right? That's why I'm kind of confused. Like, there are ways to work around that. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we can survive if I stop missing. If I stop missing. Nope, we're dead. We're definitely dead. Oh, it dodged it. No, we're dead. Yeah. I feel like that's what people will try to do. Like, if you don't share resources in your bank across all of your characters, then people are going to trade items to friends and then just have them trade them back. But I don't see any real reason to do that, and I don't advise doing that either. I'm just saying that could be a potential thing that people may try doing to get around resources not being shared. Oh, not the double skeleton. Alright, we gotta run. Wait, can I aggro this one? Yeah, I can. So there's a way to like kite the enemies in such a way that they get stuck. Oh, if you're standing next to a wall, you can't hit. Like, I'm not able to attack. But if you move away from the wall, I can attack again. That's another game breaking. We don't need copper. Like, as far as I can tell. Yeah, and you can kind of like have enemies get stuck behind each other. Like, they won't necessarily stack into one another. There's a way to like split them up. If you're aggroed by 2, you can kind of split them up. But I did see an iron node. I'll check again. But it says I need copper pickaxe, and I don't know how to make a copper pickaxe. It was up here. This is where the iron node was. So if it's gone, I assume someone mined it, which means that there is a way to make a copper pickaxe. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, that's a shame that the group system's bugged, because there's a node right there. See, if I click on this, requires copper pickaxe. We crafted the tin pickaxe by getting our mining skill up and by getting our metalworking skill up as well to level 5. Oh, I might die. Okay, we're good. Yes. So the next progression seems to come from the crafting. And I think we're gonna need to craft a lot of copper bars to get our mining up. To get our mining skill up, which is currently 6. See, this person's mining it. How do I the copper pickaxe? Yeah, see how they kind of get stuck on the edges? You can kind of use that to your advantage. Yeah, being ranged is nice. Being able to aggro one at a time. Seems like the Discord is better for asking questions. Like, people don't really... They fixed the party system. It didn't seem like it was fixed. Like, I don't know if it's level 5, level 6 mining. Like, I don't know what I should be focusing. But I know you can mine that iron. At smithing level 14, you get a new ingot. Okay. So, yes. Effectively, in order to level up to be able to mine iron, you need to mine a ton of copper, which makes sense. I'm trying to think about what can we craft to like make leveling faster. We're trying to get the bones for the quest, right? Like, we're definitely making progress right now. It's not like we hit a wall. We need 20 bones. Oh, that guy has a cool, like, horse hat. Do we try and party? Looking for skeleton party. Oh, I'm gonna die. Both of these aggro me. I feel like if we could get into a party and it actually worked, the farm would be a lot faster. It doesn't seem like anyone's really in a party farming the skeletons. Seems like the safest place to mine copper is like over here where the boars are. But the thing is, we need... See, it's a chance. Last time it was an iron node, now it's a giant copper node. Oh, that guy's using a spear. Yeah, they're using a spear and they're able to aggro all of them. And do what seems like AoE damage. But I don't know. Yeah, this thing is 4 levels above you is like you're gonna miss every other shot. All right, we have 9 bones. I got a notification. How do I whisper? Top left map. Skeleton area. Okay, these guys are in a party. Yeah, we can attack these. Yeah. Yeah, see, they're running around farming them. I'm only getting 37 XP, but at least from what I could tell, from before, we actually gain more XP by being in a group and more drops. But yes, we're only getting about, yeah, see, they're still dropping gold. Oh, and bones too. Yeah, partying up is definitely the way to go. Yeah, I don't think my first heal actually heals allies. Yeah, those are too far away from this area. Oh, what? My heal didn't trigger on the thing that I hit. There we go. Oh, I'm so lucky I dodged that. I would have died. Yeah, our group like just split up completely. This definitely seems like the spot where there's the most spawns. Kind of like that boar area we were in before. Yeah, that's too far away. Yeah, the first heal definitely just heals yourself. Yeah, we're in a group and like the people in the group keep trying to attack the things that are aggroed by people not in the group. It's a little confusing, like you can't really tell whether you're doing damage. The drop rate feels like it's definitely increased though. Like since being in the group, I feel like I'm getting more gold drops. Oh, I missed the heal. Supposedly you unlock the third ability at level 15. Oh no, one of our group members died. Oh, I'm about to die. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, there are a lot of enemies. Ah! Survive! No, I tried to get the heal off. Nice, we leveled up. All right, I'm gonna leave the group. Yeah, cooldown reduction seems very good as well. I may put 1 point into cooldown reduction. Yes. If we're level 13, no, we need level 14, right? I'm gonna go and check. Yes, we need 20. While I'm here, before we go, let me refine my rodent pelts. This will get our leather crafting up, but yes, someone said that in order to get the next ingot, you need level 13 metal smithing at the furnace. And as far as I can tell with the XP gain, it gets very slow. Very, very slow. So it's interesting. Like, I don't know how long it will actually take to reach that level, but hey, we're chilling. I'm not trying to rush through this. Like, I've just been progressing at the rate that the game kind of allows me to. That's something I've learned, like, as a gamer who's been gaming for, well, like, well over a decade at this point. Like, you can't stress when a game, like, hints to you that the progression takes a certain amount of time. Like, certain games make it blatantly obvious, and other games kind of hide it until you realize. But MMORPGs in particular all have elements in which achieving certain things takes time. And it's something that just kind of has to be accepted. Now, I think I will craft one of each of these for the sake of it, because it at least turns our like 5 stacks of flimsy leather into something. So I will refine it. And I think I just noticed that my camera has been bugged out. Yeah. Weird. I didn't even hear it make the sound. Wonder how long it's been like that. Oh, it's been like that for a while. It's been like that for like the past 20 minutes on stream. Wait, even longer. What? No, it's been like that for the past hour on stream. I just looked back on the stream. Yeah, almost an hour. The camera has just been stalled out. While I was AFK, it must have made the USB disconnect sound. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna make the flimsy coat strides and boots. It doesn't have a restriction though. It doesn't say rogue only, right? Oh, now it does. Yeah, it should probably say that on the crafting screen, right? Because I crafted that not knowing that it was only for the rogue. Well, now I know, but it's okay. Yes, that gave us a good chunk of leatherworking skill. All right, so we turned all of our rodent leather into flimsy leather, and then we crafted the available craftable things. So we turned like, what, 5 stacks into 3 items. Yes. Yes, we have the light robes equipped. The 17 health regen does not seem to be that good, but the cooldown reduction on the light robes is the highest. So that's what we went for. Mostly because of the cooldown reduction. Yeah, that was a little bit of a streamer fail. I can't believe I hadn't looked at the stream in like almost an hour of playing. Yeah, see, the peasant spear, the snap bow, 20 to 29 does definitely more damage. The peasant spear. So I'm tempted to buy it, but it's 900 gold. The smolder wand is tempting too, but it does 11 to 14 magic damage, and we're doing 18 to 23. So I can't justify that. And that's a lot of gold too. That amount of gold is basically all of the gold we've accumulated since we started playing. But we know for a fact that that iron is mineable. We know that there's another tier of smelting. Yeah, we have the flimsy and then the tin, but then to get the copper, yeah, it gives you a small chunk each bar. So yeah, getting crafting metal crafting up to level 10 and beyond looks like it's going to be very long to achieve that. So I'm not necessarily going to grind that. I think we have 12 of 20 bones. Yeah, we are limited on space right now. Yes, and by making cotton fabric, there's no gold gain, but you get fabric. Yeah, a stack of these is 15 gold. We don't need fabric anymore. Like, we've crafted. Yeah, we don't need feathers. As far as I can tell, yes, we need cotton though. And we need copper ore. We don't need flimsy leather. We do need rodent pelt. I don't know what we can do with soft hide yet. And we definitely need the bones. The copper bars we don't need either. The raw wood we can use for our wood crafting skill. Yes. Let's see how much one oak board chunks this. Because it's seeming like the crafting is slowing down. Like, the first 2 levels, you get crafting like 4 things. We only chunked like this much of the bar with 1 board. So, yeah, as for getting level 10 and beyond in crafting, that's a serious grind. Like, we're talking I think it would take me like potentially 10 plus hours. Just like gathering resources. So the main goal is still to get bones. And I'm just gonna solo farm though. Yeah, because you only get like what, 3 copper ore? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from the large ones. Or is that 5? We got 2 at the end there. Yeah, see, that person's using the spear as well. They don't seem to be doing too much more damage than we are, though. Maybe a little bit. But it makes me wonder, doesn't the spears scale off of attack damage? I don't know how that works. Yeah, I'm unsure. Yeah, the skeletons really like spawning right next to you while you already have another one aggroed. Yeah, the bone drop rate is very small. Like, I don't feel like yeah, they're in a group of 5. Those are the guys that I was in the group with before. They drop gold pretty consistently. What? How did that not aggro me? I was like right on top of it when it spawned. Yeah, the bone drop rate is very, very low. I think it's 1 in 10. I think it's actually 1 in 10. Like 10% drop rate. Oh my god, like 5 misses in a row. There seems to be something about that. Like, when the thing is low health, like, I feel like I miss more. I don't know. See? We missed like twice in a row right before it died. I think that's actually a thing. Or maybe we're just unlucky, I don't know. As long as we can keep farming these level 14 ones. Should be good. The level 16 ones are still a little bit too powerful. Yeah. What is that? Blessed Cudgel. What? One-handed. Weird. What? It does. Oh, it doesn't do nearly as much damage. Wait, why is my game like skipping? What? Oh, weird. Look. Every time I swing, my game skips. That's so odd. Yeah, I don't know. That's the Blessed Cudgel. And honestly, it seems like it does, even though it says 11 to 12, it seems like it's hitting for more than the Oak Harp. Or about the same, at least. Oh, here's another iron node. So the iron nodes seem like they're random spawn. See, look, we're missing over and over again. But if I switch to this, we hit every time. And just by hitting every time, I am increasing my DPS because every miss removes damage. But it also doesn't make any sound when I hit with it. So, like, the Blessed Cudgel is more accurate. Oh, I'm stuck. That's so weird. Yeah, we seem to be missing less with it. But we're definitely hitting for less. But we are, yeah, interesting. It's a mace, common mace that does magic damage. Yeah, I don't know. Our game was like skipping a little bit every time we swinged with it. I'll try it again. Yeah, 27, miss. Okay. Yeah, now we're getting... Yeah. It's not as good. It's just not as good. It seemed like it was better for a little bit, but only because we were hitting every attack. Yeah, the level 14s, even the level 15 we can take out pretty consistently. It's just when we get like 2 level 15 or higher on us, then we are in trouble. Yeah, when you're close to the wall, your hits stop registering. Like, look, if I'm right here, I'm not actually hitting it. Yeah. That's probably a known bug. I'm sure other people have experienced that. Yeah, I don't know how to unlock it. Yeah, that person's using the spear. Oh, they're in a group. Yeah, so someone said you can't open the strongbox. Yeah, see, there's another iron node down there. Right down there. We're close to getting the 20 bones. It'll be interesting to see what happens after that. We need 4 more. The bone drop rate's about between 1 and 5, 1 and 10. There's no key. Okay. But cudgel. Yeah, it is cudgel. Yeah. Well, 1,000. I'm just like selling this thing that I don't really like understand fully. 1,000 G. Like, hey, you want this thing that I found? 1,000 G. Oh wow, I just got double tapped. Like, I don't know what this thing does. 1,000 G. I may die here. Okay, there we go. We got the heal off. All right, we're good. I'm gonna grind for the 20 bonds. ET invite. Yeah, 2 level 16s. I'm gonna get slapped by them. Yep. That's the way it goes. Here, we can mine this while our cooldowns. Oh, never mind. Just have a vulture spawn right next to us. Yeah, it seems like the server's getting pretty full. What? Can I just invite these people all? Like, if I create a group and invite them? Yeah, I feel like we'd be better off. Oh, they're in a group. I just saw them aggroing the same thing. What? Yeah. See, if you're next to the wall and you do your ability, it doesn't register. It's a thing. It is a thing. All right, 3 more bonds. I believe. I believe. If we keep getting these level 14s, we'll be fine. Seems like we're hitting the... No, the level 16s we're definitely missing more often. But if it's all we got, then... we'll take it. There's an iron node. Ah, just got it. Okay. We may survive. We just gotta keep fighting. Alright, good. Let's wait for our cooldowns. Yeah. 2 more, and then we're good. We're good. Ah, there's a bone. Yeah, I think getting up to iron is gonna be serious grind. Oh, both of them aggroed. I'm probably gonna die here. Maybe if we don't miss. Okay, I think we're okay. Yes, we're okay. Get the heal off. All right, we're good. We're good. Yes, getting a copper pickaxe is the true end game grind, as far as I can tell. Oh geez, what did I just do? I died. Yeah, I clicked the chat corner here. But yes, we are like grinding for the last couple bones that we need. Grinding for bones. I think these are some of the highest level enemies. Aside from the level 20 deer, legendary deer. Yeah, see, that person's mining the... Yeah. So there definitely is a way to get it. One more bone. The drop rate for bones is like 1 in 5. It's 1 in 5. Oh, there we go. Oh, another blessed cudgel? Weird. So they must not be like super rare. If we found 2, they're not that good. That's the thing. It is cool that it's like a random like rare drop. It seems like I'm doing about as much damage as everyone else around here, so... As long as we don't miss every hit, we should survive. Yes. There we go. Oh, I've killed like freaking almost 10 of these and I haven't gotten a drop yet. We were getting them pretty consistently, and now it's like on the last one. Let's get the level 14. Yeah, those are way easier to take out. Ah, yes. We did it. We have succeeded. Yeah, we still get misses even on the... Let's see. Yeah, we get 80 XP from the level 10 boar. Okay. It seems like within 3 levels. Like, we want to be killing stuff within, like, level 10 to level 16 at this point. Which is effectively the highest level thing I found. Aha! Collect wool. What? Collect 100 wool. Where do you collect wool? Where do you collect wool? Ah, requires level 17. Okay. Necklace, I assume, goes in this slot. That'll give us +8 magic, +8 attack. Yeah, I don't know if there's another hat. I haven't found one, personally. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to chop a bunch of wood. Yeah, the Blessed Cudgel seems like a rare drop, so I don't want to sell it, but it also doesn't seem very good. So I'll hold on to them for sure. Yeah, as for the copper and the planks, like, that's not something I think we need to stack in our bank. Like, I think the bank is for, like, the rare drop stuff, right? Yeah, I'll put the rare drops on the right side. These are the things that we've gotten while playing that have just randomly dropped. Supposedly you can't open the rusty strongbox. Yeah, getting level 17 is going to take an insane amount of time. Oh, is there someone else who asked wool? Yeah, Rusty Strongbox cannot be opened right now until a new update. Store them in the bank for goodies in the future or sell them. Wool. The area to get wool is currently not accessible. There's more content expected for this upcoming week, but I do not know how much content will be added there. Okay. So currently there is no way to get wool. Yes. Indeed, indeed. That's fine. Yeah, so we've reached the point in which we effectively can't progress the quest functionally as it stands. There are certain things you can still, like, I could still get, right? Like, I could get my mining skill and my forge skill up so that I could mine the iron nodes. The iron nodes seem like a random spawn, random chance, and they spawn in place of copper nodes sometimes. There's like a rare mining helm you can get from a rare skeleton that spawns, supposedly. There are a couple of like rare things that you can get. As for the level 20 deer, From what I've heard, you need level like 15 at least to be able to take it out. So I think at this point I'm gonna leave it here. I've had a pretty good experience with this so far. I think the game has a good core. I like the pixel art style. I like a lot of the systems, the gathering, the trading, the crafting. I like the progression. And yeah, it's early access, free to play. So we'll see what's to come for Heartwood Online. But I'm going to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy my live stream so I can continue doing this. And I will be on in the future.